Hey guys, Bird Yu-Gi-Oh here. So today I wanted to bring you my Kairyu-Shin deck. This is a new deck to the channel. It's a really good, really strong control deck. Mostly against decks that are not water-based, but it still can work against them as well. Fairly budget. The only thing that's not really is the Totally Awesome. But other than that, it's a fairly budget deck, and you don't even have to play this because it really doesn't need to go into the extra deck very much. You'll see why with some of the monsters that we play. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting off with the main monster of the deck, that is Ocean Dragon Lord Kairyu-Shin. Now basically all of the monsters need to have Umi on the field. And we have a few ways of doing that, of getting that card on the field. The actual card Umi does not really do anything for you. You'll see when I get to them. But they do basically activate or keep all of these effects going off. So this one, while Umi is on the field, each player can only control one face-up non-water monster. And then if they control two or more, they have to send one until they control one. And then during your main phase, you can add any Umi or any Kairyu-Shin spell or trap or a Sea Stealth spell or trap. So there's a lot of targets for that. This card is amazing. The only problem is it's a level 5, so you have to get that out on the field easily, and probably the best way is with Electric Jellyfish. Now this one, you just send an Umi from your hand or deck most of the time, to the graveyard, and then you can special summon any water monster from your hand. So if you have obviously Ocean Dragon, you're going to special summon that. And then also when your opponent activates a monster or spell or trap card effect while Umi is on the field, you can just negate that and then make this card gain 600 attack and defense. So really good combo cards right here. Then we play 2 Doom Kraken. It's pretty good. While Umi's on the field, it has a quick effect where you can just target a water monster you control, except him. Then and one monster your opponent controls, special summon this from your hand, and then you can return that monster you control to the hand, and then you can destroy that opponent's monster. So it's sometimes good, sometimes it doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just another level 4 water monster. But that's what it is. And then we have a Mega Fortress Whale, which basically the only way you're getting this out is with Kairyu-Shin's Dark Reef. But it's a really good card once you get out there, just really good kind of boss monster. And then we also have a Frostosaurus. It's just a normal water monster that we can special summon again for free off of either the Kairyu-Shin, Dark Reef again, or Fish Sonar. So you have a couple ways of getting that out. It's a free monster again. We just wanted a high attack one, that's why I went with that one. That's it for monsters. For the spells, probably the most, we'll say second most important one other than Umi, is Fish Sonar. This lets you add any level 7 or lower monster from your deck. So that lets you search any of these really, but usually you're going to be searching Electric Jellyfish or your Ocean Dragon. And then if your opponent, or if Umi is on the field, you can then special summon a water normal monster from your deck for free after that search. So really good, just free monster again. And then I play 3 Lemuria. You can also play the Legendary Ocean. You cannot play both. This is just Umi. It's always treated as Umi, so that's why you can't have this one and a Legendary Ocean, because they're both always treated as Umi, so that would mean you would have 6 of those in your deck. But yeah, it just is Umi, basically. All your water monsters gain 200 attack and defense, and then you can have your monsters gain levels, but it doesn't really matter. Basically, you're just getting this on the field so that you can then get all of your water monster effects off. So we need that. So we have Terraforming and Metaverse. Metaverse is great because you don't have to open with anything. you don't even have to open any monsters. As long as you have a way like Kairyu-Shin's Dark Reef or something, you can have Metaverse, get to that, and then have this, and then lock your opponent out without even opening with any monsters. So really, really good. And then another Umi we play is Sea Stealth the Second. It's treated as Umi on the field or in the graveyard. Basically, the only thing this does is, again, it gets Umi on the field, but then at the start of the battle phase, you can special summon a monster from your hand or graveyard that mentions Umi in defense position. So it's, again, another way of getting Dragonlord out to then hopefully restrict your opponent, because, again, they have to send monsters from their field, so they only control one non-water monster. So that sometimes it comes up. Then I play 2 Fury of Kairyu-Shin to search a Torrential Tribute, and then also it protects your water monsters if they would be destroyed by a card effect. The final spells is just 3 Pot of Extravagance. The extra deck does not matter at all, so play 3 of these and you get to your important cards faster. And then for the traps, most important one is, again, that Kairyu-Shin's Dark Reef. You just send an Umi you control to the graveyard, and then special summon 2 monsters with different names from your hand or deck that mention Umi or are water normal monsters. And then if your opponent controls a monster, you can also special summon a level 6 or lower normal monster from your deck. So again, that is that Frostosaurus, just free monster on board. And then we play 3 Sea Stealth Attack. Again, while Umi's on the field, you can banish a water monster you control until the end phase, and then all of your spell and traps cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. And at the start of the damage step, if your water monster is level 5 or higher, battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy that monster. And it also allows you to activate an Umi from your hand or graveyard. So this is sending one to the grave, and then you can then just activate it right back with Sea Stealth Attack. So really good cards. 2 Torrential Tribute. You search them off of Fury. Really good. And then we play 3 Judgment and 3 Strike, because it's a control deck, and these cards are really good. That's it for the main deck. Extra deck, 3 Bahamut Shark, 3 Totally Awesome. We only play 3 and 3 because of Extravagance, and this is about the only card you go into in the extra deck. 2 Abyss Dweller, Stealth Kraken, Kraken Spawn, super poly targets, because it's a good idea to side deck super polymerization. So I have these, and then 2 Miss Starboy, and that is it. So yeah, play whatever you want, really. If you don't have Totally Awesome, don't play it. Play, Dwellers. The Stealth Krakens are kind of cool. But yeah, that's the deck. It's a super, super good. If you can open decent, that's about the only problem I see with this deck, is opening good enough. You have a really solid control deck that does very well. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you on the next one.